Have you seen someone who sent his parents to an old age home because he's not ready to take their responsibility? Alright, you may have seen. Okay, have you seen someone having an extra affair while already being in a commitment?
Yes.
Okay. Now at last but not least, have you seen someone talking in a very abusive language while using insulting words to the person who is talking very politely?
Yes.
Okay. If I ask you that in all these things, what is that one thing which is absent? Maybe good manners or good behavior?
Discipline.
Discipline, very nice. Okay, if I say that all these things indicates towards one thing, and that is moral education, will you agree?
Yes.
Okay. Yes, my dear friends, there is one thing which is majorly important and which is absolutely absent in this today's world, and that is moral education. Hello everyone, I wish you a very warm and cheerful afternoon. I am Sunana Singh and I am a hero of Motivate Me. Okay, tell me what thing comes in your mind when you hear the word moral education?
Moral values.
Moral values.
Good behavior.
Good behavior. Alright, anyone else?
Be disciplined and punctual.
Okay, alright.
गेस्ट भी पार्टिसिपेट करेंगे तो अच्छा रहेगा ना, बोलिए आप बोल के.
Okay. But just cross your heart while answering me this question. When you see the news, when you read the newspaper, when you see the dark reality of this society, of this country, or of this world, or when you observe the people around you, do you see these quality present in them? No. Rarely, or maybe equivalent to no, right? Okay, now one thing is very clear, that moral education is really absent in today's world. And now you tell me, isn't the absence of moral education leading today's generation to a wrong path or not? Yes, they're leading, right? Okay, now let's take examples of some movies I think you may have seen or not. Have you seen the movie Joker?
Yes.
The Hollywood ones?
Yes.
Alright. What is the dominant thing which you see in that movie? Killing. Alright. Anyone?
Smile out there.
Yeah, maybe that mischief smile.
Horrible smile.
Okay. So you can say that violence and killing, all those are the things which you dominantly see in that movie, right? Okay. Let's take an example of another movie which was really blockbuster hitted all over the India, and I think it's favorite of all the adults too, and that is KGF. Have you seen that? No. Okay. You may have heard about the storylines, the actions happening. So what is the dominant thing which you see in that?
Society made me like this.
Okay, society made like this. Alright. Isn't violence was also there? Yeah, it was there. Rocky Bai. Many adults got inspired by that character. Okay, now at last, let's take example of a one more movie, and which was really a great attraction towards the adults, and that is Murder. Have you seen that? Okay, you have seen. Alright. Now tell me, what is the dominant thing which you see in that? Killing. Anything else? Violence also, alright. Maybe vulgarity? Yeah. Imran Hashmi you have seen because he was a character, but dominant things what you saw in that. Okay, so we can say violence, vulgarity and all these, right? Okay. Now you tell me, if I ask you, does that from where does a small child learns about moral education? Parents, friends, nana nani. All right, family, basically that. Okay, but I'll say no, because this covers only just a little part of moral education. The big part is the one which we tend to forget and miss out. Okay, let me bring an example in your awareness. And this was an incident which came in news and all, that there was a very young boy. He got inspired by the movie KGF and he killed his parents. Why? Because he wanted to become like Rocky Bhai. Okay, I know, very rare to listen. And I know that also that you guys will think that he was a foolish to do that. Maybe the problem was there with his mindset or his behavior. The problem was with him. He's the doer of the problem. But he's not a doer. He's a victim. And I'll tell you how. Now let's just imagine there is a mirror in front of me. Okay. If I wave in front of that mirror, what will that mirror do? Same as I do? Okay. If I just raise my eyebrows in front of that mirror, what will that mirror do? Same. Okay. Same as I do. Okay. If I do murder in front of that mirror, what will my reflection do? Murder. If I show vulgarity, if I show abusive, or if I just do abusive talks, or just if I just create violence and do anything in front of that mirror, what will the mirror do? Same as I do. And that's the point, my dear friends. We people living in our home, we innocent people, we people who are trying to build our career, our attitude, our behavior and our character are being mirror to this industry. We people are getting educated by those content creators and those actors. We people try to copy those actors and whatever they do in the movie. And you know, you believe me or not, but we peoples are being mirrored to those peoples. And yes, I also want to talk about those content creators who create content in Instagrams and Facebooks. Okay, tell me, how many of those content creators create a great content in Instagram and Facebook? Rarely few people. Or just one or two, right? Yeah. And instead of creating a great content, they make content like Maini To Kaun Be and Thara Bhai Joginder, which you have heard a lot. So at last, all I want to convey is that we people should take the responsibility and build the culture of moral education in our society and in our country. And you know, as I said before, that absence of moral education lead today's generation to a wrong path till here. Now, to improve this, we can take the responsibility of promoting moral education in our society and in our country. Thank you.
Thank you very much for watching this video. If you enjoyed watching this video and we could add value to your life, kindly support us by liking this video and sharing it with your friends and in your communities. And yes, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Moreover, I invite you to go to our website and explore our programs, because they can take you from where you are to where you want to be. See you in the next video.